Have you heard about Kerry Packer legally paying zero income tax? He was famous for it. Tax laws apply for everyone, so how did Kerry Packer manage to legally pay zero? Let me tell you how. Tax is a bit like gravity. Gravity applies to everyone, but doesn't really affect you unless you jump off a cliff. Just like gravity, tax laws apply to everyone, but they don't really affect you unless you do something to activate them. The legislation allows you to do that. You can't claim to be sovereign to avoid paying tax. Being sovereign just means you have natural rights. Tax legislation allows you to give up those rights, so claiming the laws don't apply to you because you're sovereign will only get you into trouble. The High Court says that income tax is compulsory for those who fall within specified categories, capable of testing in the courts. Kerry Packer understood this and made sure he didn't do something that resulted in him falling within one of those specified categories. It's 100% legal to not pay income tax as long as you follow the laws like Kerry Packer. Packer told a Senate committee, anyone who doesn't minimize their tax needs their heads read. Packer didn't actually minimize his tax liability because he didn't have one. He evaded his liability to tax before tax laws converted that into a tax liability. The distinction between a liability to tax and a tax liability is key. You can legally evade a liability to tax, but you can only minimize a tax liability. It's a crime to evade a tax liability because that is a debt owed to the Commonwealth. Want the full Packer method? Email paynotaxaustralia@gmail.com. Next, we'll break down the difference between a liability to tax and a tax liability in more detail.